What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Ron, man. I'm back with another video. This is Trigger Reactions. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing well, man. If you're new to the channel, go on and subscribe. If you're not sure, go check out some of my old videos. I'm sure you'll be part of the family very, very soon. But look, guys, we're back with another one. This one is Piers Morgan. And he basically talks about Sam Smith's just vulgar and blatantly Satan worshiping performance on his tour. Yeah, let's see what he has to say about it, and we're gonna give our opinions on it as well. Let's get into the video.
Welcome back. Sam Smith is back again with more attention-seeking vulgarity. They're never one to do things quietly in recent years. We have to remember to call him they, their, them, even though there's only one of them. Remember the latex balloon at the Brits? But they've taken things up a notch, haven't they, with a new global tour criticised as hypersexualised and satanic, and apologise if you're easily offended for what you're about to see. Yeah, exactly. Well, joining me now is comedian James Barr and best-selling author of The Madness of Crowds, Douglas Murray. Well, Douglas, let me start with you. I don't get this Sam Smith thing. It just seems like every week he deliberately... I'm sorry, even though there's only one of them. Why is Sam Smith they?
No, please do address Douglas first, but I just need to correct you if you're going to misgen. That's how they identify themselves, Piers.
Why is one person they?
Because that's how they identify.
Why have I got to go along with it?
Because they've asked you to.
So what? No one's asked me to.
Even the Pope respects people's pronouns now.
I don't have to respect anybody's pronouns.
Well, that's fine as long as that's your decision.
My pronoun is hottest man in the world.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to call you that.
Well, go on then.
Some may disagree, but yeah, if that's what you are, then cool, I will address you as the hottest man in the world.
Throughout the entire interview.
Okay,
let's stick to that. Douglas, let's come back to you. You don't have to call me the hottest man in the world, even if you're thinking it. Sam Smith. To me, he's just on an ever-deteriorating campaign to be as vulgar and offensive as he possibly can. Am I missing something?
He's doing what pop stars have done for decades, which is trying to shock as a means to get publicity. And, of course, it's pretty successful. I mean, we're talking about him at the moment. But it's striking that it's sort of very unoriginal. I mean, all the stuff he's doing, the sort of over-sexualized stuff, the sort of satanic stuff. Madonna did this 40 years ago. Pop stars have done this and more for decades now.
I get what he's saying. They've been doing it for decades. It's different. They playing in a different realm now with it. What do you mean by that, Ron? I'm saying this has always been spiritual. And look, you know, people who want to go see this guy, go ahead. I mean, I'm not telling people what to do. I'm saying we have to, as Christians, as just people who have children, parents, we need to be better at what goes in our children. What they see, what they hear, and man, what they eat, everything. But what Sam Smith is doing is maybe appeared as shock value or whatever. He got kids that watch him. And people can say whatever they want. But if you have children, I don't even know if someone at his concert, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are 16-year-olds there. If you under 18 and you at his concert, you a child. And he has a lot of young people who watch him, who come to his shows. Now, any parent, would you have your child go see that? Go see someone do that, like that. Look at that picture. Look at it. Look. Does that in any way, shape, or form seem appropriate? Does it? And this isn't an attack against Sam Smith. You are an adult person. You can do whatever you please. All I'm saying is that if you have young people following you and watching you, maybe a little less sexual. But hey, you know what? It's not even up to Sam Smith. It's not even up to him. It's up to you. You, parents. It's up to us to watch and make sure and even get on those war fields and war grounds. Because what's happening is a lot of parents want to be their child's friend and all this stuff. It's lesser than that. Now these children can tell us that they're identified this way and this. There's no obedience. There's no structure in our homes anymore, people. This is what's going on. Again, Sam Smith is a adult who make his own choices, and he will answer to what he's doing. You know, but that's on him. That's what he wants to do. He's an adult. He can do that. He can do that. He can very well. So let's finish watching and hear a little more about what these guys are gonna say. Then I'm gonna give a little bit more on what I think about it.
I think the only thing that Sam Smith has got sort of going for him on this, and the thing that actually is making people notice him on this, is that first of all, he keeps sort of throwing these bollards in the way of everyone by changing his alleged gender all the time. You know, he came out some years ago as he came out many years ago as gay, and then he said he was actually gender queer, and then he said he was non-binary, and he said he didn't know what it meant. Of course he didn't, because there's no such thing. But he said that they were going to. He said that he thought that he was gender queer, and he didn't know what it meant, but he said that he would explain it someday when he did know. And I sort of think, if you're going to make everyone else distort the language, you should know what you're talking about first. So he does that to get publicity, obviously. And the other thing he does is he does this sort of, taking all his clothes off stuff. And the thing that makes it different from other people is that when, I don't know, Justin Timberlake or Rihanna or someone stripped down, they do so because they look good, like their bodies look good. Sam Smith is like pudgy and very ugly. And so people look at it and he looks ridiculous. And the problem is that he's saying, don't ridicule me. But it's hard not to ridicule people when they present themselves
as disgusting. What are you talking about?
Okay, on that point, I completely agree. Why say don't ridicule me when you deliberately make yourself look ridiculous?
No, that is disgusting. That is a completely disgusting.
Well, it is disgusting, yeah. We do find it disgusting.
No, what you're saying is
why?
Disgusting.
We're allowed to find it disgusting.
What? This guy in the pink shirt. I don't know his name. I don't care to know his name. What do you mean it's disgusting? Their rhetoric. This is what I'm talking about. You say what they're saying and how they're saying is disgusting, but you simply ignore the actual doing of some disgusting actions. This man is literally dancing almost naked and very sexually in front of millions, really, because on the internet, it's everywhere. What are you talking about? This guy is clearly part of that community, and he's biased, and he wants to defend the immoral, sickening, satanic way. He's clearly defending it. They, man, I can say what I will. You can't make me say nothing. I don't have to, whatever. Sometimes you're going to offend, and even some people may say disrespect by denying to be forced to do something that you don't believe and want to do. Whatever comes with it, that's what we doing. I'm not telling Sam Smith what to do. that's what he's doing. But I am speaking about what he's doing because it affects not just me, it affects others and their children, and it does. So we can speak about it. We can speak freely. And freely means I can say what I want. And I can choose not to speak if I don't want to. So you can't tell someone, man, I will address you by your name, and that is all.
No, you are not. You can't keep commenting on what people look like all the time.
Yes, I can. If they're going to dress like that on a stage in front of millions of people around the world, absolutely I can.
Thank you for getting the pronoun correct. I really appreciate that. Listen,
did I?
Douglas, yes, you did.
Well, have you called me mine?
Hottest man in the world, Piers, according to some and yourself.
Yeah.
Listen, the Pope recently said they completely accept every gender identity and that everyone is a child.
Why you keep talking about what the Pope say? What that mean? What does that mean? He ain't Jesus. Okay? So people can accept what they choose. But I'll say this. It's only one way and one truth that we all must follow. And it ain't the Pope. It's Jesus. So when you say the Pope accepts this and accepts this, man, right is right, wrong is wrong. People can choose. You can choose what you accept and what you want. That's cool. But it's those of us who are like, no, what Sam Smith is doing is wrong. We have that right just as those who say he's not. Period.
Anyone be compelled to use a pronoun from someone who's changed their own identity 3 times in 3 years?
I just want to go back as well.
Also another reason
Actually, I think it's very important to note that other pop stars have done this, including Lewis Capaldi, who recently did a campaign where he was naked on a billboard, and there were nowhere near as many vile comments at Lewis Capaldi's body.
Listen, again, whatever. That's wrong too. If a woman, see, he's trying to make it a gay thing or they, whatever, community, whatever. He's trying to make it about that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't care if you black, straight, gay, whatever. Your sexuality and how you identify has nothing to do with what is morally correct, what is right and what is wrong. Some may argue that morals and this is that depends on the individual. Whatever. As an individual and based off of my moral compass, it's wrong. Regardless who does it. Sam Smith is just the choice of this particular discussion because of what he was doing. Don't care if he's a they, them, her, she, straight, gay. I don't care about that. What he was doing was wrong. It shouldn't be done on a large stage. But does that mean he shouldn't do it? I'm not saying that. He did it. He's going to continue to do it. Hopefully he wakes up and realizes the truth and what he's doing and the severity of it. And how much it's going to cost him. If not now, definitely later. We all have to answer. So, my friend, don't make it about something it's not. Piers Morgan and the other gentlemen are just saying that, hey, man. Now, as far as the whole he's ugly and fat or whatever he was saying, that's not, I'm not even speaking about that. Again, if it was Rihanna or Justin Timberlake, they shouldn't be taking their clothes off and dressing sexually in a provocative manner when children are watching. That's just how I feel about it. It's still wrong to me, regardless. But you guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below, man. Do you agree with me? You disagree? I want to know. Please don't come to the comments with hate. We're not here with hate. We can have a dialogue. We can discuss it and talk about it. If you come in with hate, then you're not going to get a response from me. So let's be fair. Let's be kind. But let's talk about it. I love you guys. If you love this video, you already know to do, man. Hit that thumbs up button down below. Comment down below what you want me to react to next. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. This is your boy Ron. This is Trigger Reactions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.